So you want to learn how to generate leads on Quora? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about Quora lead generation and the step-by-step strategy that you could be using right now to build your audience and also build your email list. All right. So with that being said, if you want to learn exactly how that's done, stick with me to the end. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will eventually give you the freedom you deserve. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and minimize my camera and then we're going to get rocking and rolling with Quora. All right, so boom. So now you can see inside of Quora. So now let's get into the strategy. Like, what should you be doing? What's the first thing you should be doing when you get onto Quora and you're trying to generate leads for your business? So first thing I want you to do is I want you to click on your profile picture. Now, I'm assuming since you're looking up Quora, you probably already have a Quora account, but if you don't, definitely go ahead, create you a Quora account, and then just kind of go with me throughout this process. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on my picture, and then I'm going to go over here to my profile. The profile is the first thing that you want to set up, okay? First off, you want to make sure you got your name here. You also want to make sure you have a decent picture here, right? You don't want a picture that just, it's not clear, right? People can't really see you. It doesn't really look professional. And when I say professional, I don't necessarily mean throwing on a suit, right? Because that may not fit your brand. Like if your brand is a suit, that's fine. Put on a suit, get you a picture done, and then rock and roll with it. But if that's not you, make sure you just go with you. Okay. All right. And then right here, you can put your credentials. So you can see here, YouTube SEO professional. And then right here, all you would have to do is hit edit and then put that in this particular box. And then that'll be your credentials, right? And put all the credentials that you have. So for me, it's a YouTube SEO professional. That's what I do. That's what I specialize in. Versus you may have been featured on Forbes, right? You could put that here as a credential. Right? And then just say, hey, I was featured on Forbes for this, or I'm an author of a bestseller's book, whatever it is, right? You want to put all of those in there. All right. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and exit that. And then you can see I pretty much put it out there again. YouTube SEO specialist, entrepreneur, servant leader. So people know exactly what it is that I do. Okay. And then right here, I help entrepreneurs turn their video views into paying customers using YouTube. Like I said, that's my skill set. That's very clear. So when a person comes here, they know that I'm a YouTube SEO professional, right? Based upon the information that I have, and they know what it is that I could actually help them with. All right. And then the next thing that I did, because my sole goal, for, doing Quora is to drive traffic to my YouTube channel, because that's where I have majority of my value. And that's actually something that I recommend for you to be doing as well. So if you have a lot of content, right? And this is why I love YouTube, because first off, Quora is a question and answer website. So there's a ton of traffic that's coming on Quora, right? But when you think about this, it's passive traffic on Quora, but then when I send them over to a place where I have so much value, right? I have tons and tons of videos over here. Right. So sometimes, like when I'm going through my strategy, like when I'm using Quora and I'm answering questions, and if I do link somebody over, I don't link them to affiliate links. Like I just don't do that personally. I send them over to where I have tons of value, right? And then they get to watch me multiple times, because video is like an instant state change. Like when people go over there, they watch your video, right? They get to know you faster, right? They get to know you a whole lot faster, because they may watch one video, they may watch two videos, they may watch three videos, and then they may even subscribe to you. And then now they're going to continuously see your videos, especially if they tick the bell. So at any time you release any videos, they're there. Right. So that's why I see the value more in bringing people from Quora over to a place that you have tons and tons of value. Now, heck, I mean, that could be your Facebook profile as well. Let's say you do Facebook Lives all the time and you want to send people, to a Facebook Live that you did on a specific topic. Right? But I just feel it works more effectively with YouTube, because your videos will be there as long as YouTube is in existence. So literally, somebody could ask a question that you probably already answered. You could give them value on that question, even though it's a newer question from a different person. Change the way that you answered it, and then link that same YouTube video back again. Right? That's where there's power, because it creates so much traffic for you, both on Quora and on your YouTube channel. Okay, so let me kind of give you an example of pretty much how you would go about it. All right, so let's get into the strategy. So first things first, you got to think about what niche are you in and what type of people are you trying to attract. So for me, right, when I first got on here, I knew that, I enjoy YouTube, right? I spent a lot of my time here on YouTube. So I know I can answer just about any question when it comes to YouTube. Not to say that, I know everything about YouTube, but I do know quite a bit, enough to educate somebody who doesn't necessarily, who's struggling, and they have a question. So what I did is I said, okay, YouTube marketing. Okay, so you can see YouTube videos is popping up, but I went to YouTube marketing. So I went to that topic. All right, so then it brought me into that topic, right? And then here you can see it has 63,000 people following this particular thread. So when I go down, you can see, right? Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay, so you can see people are asking questions already. How do I get more subscribers and views? Okay, that's an ad right there. And then another person, how do I become famous on YouTube? Another person, what is the best way to promote YouTube videos? Right? These are literally all questions that I know how to answer. So I will literally go answer those questions. But here's the thing when it comes to linking, right? When you're linking, I don't link every single post. I don't, right? I'll answer sometimes I'll just answer the question and, in the written form, because you got to think about the whole purpose of Quora, right? They don't really want people to leave their platform, right? But if you can, provide value through the written word like they want, you're giving them what they want, which is written value. And then a bonus, have people actually link over if you want to go in even more complete detail, because that's actually what I do. Like, let me actually take you to some questions that I've answered in the past. Let's go back over to my profile. And let's see here. I'm trying to see one that I actually linked back to. Okay, so let's see. Did I link in this one? Okay, so I did. So it says right here, somebody asks, how can I promote my business on YouTube? So I went, and this is the kind of answer. These are the kind of answers you want to give. They don't all have to be that long, right? And honestly, that isn't that long, but just kind of look at the framework. So you can see here. So there are 2 awesome ways to use YouTube ads to promote your business. And the first way is to build an audience of targeted people organically on your channel, so you can retarget those that are already familiar with your brand, which that tends to convert higher. Or you could go straight into advertising and go based off the targeting options, but this would be cold marketing, seeing that the people would have never been exposed to your business or brand. Now, this is where I give my call to action. Pay attention to how I do this. So it says, so I put together a training on my YouTube channel that goes over exactly the retargeting method. Retargeting method works. I guess I screwed that up. Over exactly the retargeting method. Yeah, I guess I screwed that part up. All right, and then it says, hope you enjoy. And then boom, I link my YouTube video. Now you can see we got people who upvoted that, right? And this is, you can see we got 1 upvote, and then you can see 83 views. Now, that's not to say that all 83 people who viewed this post went over to that, but that was enough value to actually get an upvote, right? So we could have people that went over there and they were exposed to my YouTube channel. Let's actually give you another example. Like this one was short. How many YouTubers are making a full-time living on YouTube? There are tons of YouTubers making a full-time income, and a lot of them are in different niches. That was just a very simple question, right? I didn't link them out, right? Because I didn't feel it was an actual need to link them out. So you want to play the 80-20 rule. You want to be giving value 80% of the time, right? And then you can link from time to time. But here's the mistake you don't want to make. If you're just trying to smash the link in there and you're looking to get a quick sale, that's not I wouldn't recommend that when you're trying to do this on Quora. yes, you can do that from time to time, but I would limit that, right? I would limit that, and instead I would send them over to something that has a ton of value with me, okay, or with you. All right, so let's continue to go down just to give you some more examples. Let's see here. See, I'm trying to find another one where I link, because I know your goal, the whole reason you're here on this video is you want to know how to link to actually be able to generate leads and build an audience. So if we continue to go down, I'm trying to see if I got another one. Looks like, let's actually see. Okay, so I linked out on this one as well. Can you add Facebook Pixel to WordPress? I said, yes, you can add it to WordPress. All you have to do is follow the process I use here, but within your WordPress website. So then I said, here's a video I created on YouTube showing how the process is done. So boom, there's the link to my actual YouTube video, 32 views, and then we got upvotes on this particular question, right? We literally got an upvote. So of course that person got value, then they went over to the channel. I can assure you, if a person takes the time to upvote, they actually went over to the channel. So once again, this is a powerful way to build your YouTube channel, or pretty much any, like if you got a blog or if you got a YouTube channel, if you're trying to send people over, this is a great way to do it, but you don't want to link them like right there. That's just something I believe in, right? Some people do it, but it's a quick way to get your account banned, especially if you're linking like every single post. Quora will actually start to notice that. And another thing, because this happened to me, sometimes Quora will, I forget what they call it, but basically they'll basically get rid of your posts, right? So it's not like a ban or anything, but what it is if your answers are somewhat too similar to how someone else's answer is, they'll kind of see it as like a duplicate post, even though it isn't. And it was crazy to me, because I was like, my post was not similar to theirs at all, because I like to give my own value, right? I may look at a few other answers and see how they answered, but I like to give what I give. And so when they collapsed some of my my posts, I was a little bit like, really? So yeah, that's pretty much how you want to link out. Give the value up front in the written form, so you give Quora what they want, right? The written form, and then towards the end, as you can see, here's a video I created on YouTube showing how the process is done. And then if we go down, I don't think I linked on this one. I think I just answered it. What is the #1 affiliate strategy for making money online, and why does it work so well for you? Okay, so I didn't link them on this one as well, but I gave them a video right on Quora. So I didn't have them leave, because Quora allows you to actually upload videos as well. I think I remember seeing it a lot on the phone when they were first releasing it, and I did a video on that as well, and I'll link that up in the top. But I did a video on it some time ago, but I don't know if they still have it, because I haven't used it in a while. But if we continue to go down, you can see, how do I put retargeting pixels? Boom. And then I gave them another video on Quora. But of course, you're not too focused on that, right? You're here to send people away. So here, I link to my YouTube channel again, right? Most of mine is going to come from my YouTube channel. So my recommendation is, #1, find you a platform where you already have a ton of value, right? If you're already putting value at, I recommend YouTube, but if that's not you, roll with what you have. You send them over there, and then you already have content positioned with your affiliate links and all that stuff on there. That's why I send them over to YouTube, because most of all of my videos have what it is that I have to offer. So then it's like, I'm not selling them up front. They're just getting tons of value, and then they see what I have to offer, and then boom, I can generate leads, and then I can also generate sales, which is what I've done, right? I send them to the value. That is the true power in this. Send them to value up front. Don't just try to send them to a sales page or anything like that initially. Because it's just like, it's kind of like if you just walk up to a female and you're like, hey, can I marry you? And you just met her. It's the same concept. You got to give the value up front. All right. So that's pretty much what I do as far as the answers and all of that stuff. And as far as the the profile set up, make sure you actually get that. Be clear on what it is that you can help people with. And so when you start to answer these questions, people are actually getting true value, and then they're going to feel like, hey, this person is consistent. They're always answering my questions. And then, of course, you're going to start to get new people. And once you start to get new people, you're going to build an audience on the, I don't want to say hub because I don't own YouTube, but if it is like your hub, like your blog or something like that, boom, you're building that audience, which is way more powerful than just putting an affiliate link or whatever it is that you're trying to promote here on Quora, right? Because like I said, if you do that too much, they will literally ban your account, right? They don't have any problems banning accounts, and sometimes they'll just remove your post and make it irrelevant, right? So hopefully you got some value from this video, and if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.